Hi, I'm Jaspreet Singh and I'm part of UNCDF team. I look after the UNCDF work for the Asia region. UNCDF has been working on supporting innovations which can really impact low and moderate income segments, also including small and medium businesses. As part of that intervention, we brought together some 18 interesting startups who have been joining us over last 1 week, basically trying to explore further what they are doing and trying to understand the segments better in terms of who they are serving.
The other thing I discovered too is that how they are approaching the target group that we are looking at, the B40, needs a bit of tweaking. They have the desire to reach that target group, but a lot of their approaches needs to be refined, needs to be adapted to the needs of that market, and I think that's the value that we bring to them.
So from some of the startups that we've been talking to, I think definitely one of the biggest value add that we bring is our understanding of the B40 market, or at least kind of the exercise that we can do together so that the startups understand this market segment better. I think the other value is the network that we've been able to bring. So we had one startup that's interested in kind of venturing into a new product line that would require some regulation by the central bank. So the fact that we had a central banker in the room and able to kind of, in an environment that is very open, I think provided that avenue for the startup to really ask the questions that he needed to.
Another eye-opening thing is the levels of income of the households of the B40 in Malaysia compared to, say, the bottom income earners in Uganda. The fact that there's a big difference in the levels of income and some of the demographics, but still the challenges of access and usage to financial services is common to them. So there are differences, but also commonalities.
And I can't wait for the next iterations to start exploring other markets as well. And I think it's going to be important not just to do it in these other markets, but also potentially in the long run build linkages between those markets. Startups that need to scale in Malaysia, some of them are very exciting, but Malaysia in terms of its population is also a relatively small country, I would say, population-wise in Asia. And there's a potential for these startups to grow beyond Malaysia, and it's only when we start the same process in other markets that we're going to be able to build those partnerships and those linkages and create more opportunities. So I think it makes things even more exciting for the future.